Hi everyone, good evening. Hi everyone, am I audible? Is there any background noise?
No, sir, no background noise.
Okay. What happens? Today Saturday there is only 8 people. What about others? So we'll wait for 2 minutes and then we'll start the session. Today basically we'll discuss 2 chapters, loops and nested loops. Okay. 2 chapters I've prepared. 13 chapter actually it will be 13 and 12 and 13. Okay. Why today is very low attendance? What is the reason? Okay, so I'm going to start the session. So first I'll share PDF with you. I'll explain what is loops and for loops. We already covered loops and for loops, I think, na? But this is little bit advanced form. We have done basic loops and for loops, but this one is little bit advanced.
Sir, will you please revise that we did the simple for loop?
So revision. Am I audible now? Hello, am I audible? Okay. So I'm sharing the screen. So is it visible, guys? Try to respond in chat box quickly, okay? Is it visible? Okay. Okay. See, today it's basically Python, loops in Python. Okay? So we'll discuss about loops, types of loops, and while loop, for loop, and range function, loop control statements also, how to control loops and all, okay? So first we have to see what is loops. in Python. So there is an examples also, and there's a definition. So try to learn the definition properly first. Okay. Loops enable you to perform a repetitive task. Okay. So what repetitive task we have already discussed? I have already discussed loops in previous sessions. Loops nothing. Loops is like a function. Okay. Suppose giving you an example. Suppose my name is Jewel Akhtar. Okay. So suppose I need to write Jewel 20 times in a notebook. Okay, so I have to do it manually. Jewel. I have to write it manually. Na? So what happens with the help of loop function? I don't need to write each and every time. Just I will create the function and I will just click. I will just start the function. Then it will automatically write 20 times. I don't need to write it by manually by myself. The function will write it. So this is the loop basically. We'll do it. And in practically, like loops enable you to perform repetitive tasks efficiently without writing code. Okay. I mean without writing again and again. You don't need to write code again and again. They over a sequence. Okay. Like string range or books of codes as long as condition. Okay. So this is the thing. Loops, types of loops in Python. While loop, for loop, nested loop. Okay. We'll see it. While loop, the while loop repeatedly executes a block of code as long as given condition remains true. So what happens in while loop basically, whenever I suppose there is a while loop function. Okay. So I have created, suppose I have created a condition. So what happens in the condition? Sorry, not condition, a function. So what happens in a function? What happens in a function? I'll create a function. Condition remains true. Okay. During the during my function, I mean during the process of my function, if the condition is true, then the loop will only run. Otherwise, it will stop. Okay. So here you can see the while loop definition. The while loop repeatedly executes a block of code as long as given condition remains true. As long as given condition remains true. Okay. If it is not true, then it will stop automatically. It checks the condition before each iteration. Syntax like while condition. Okay. Like code block to execute. Example, print numbers from it will be from numbers from 0 to 3. Count 0 while count less than 4. Condition. This is a condition. This while, see, while count less than 4, it's a condition. Print count plus equal to 1. This is a function. How this function will work, I will tell you. Wait. How the function will work, I will tell you. Suppose there is a 0. Okay, there is a 0. So wait. Sorry. So see, suppose there is a 0. Okay, count 0. So while count, the value of count is less than 4. Print count. It will count print. Okay. So less than 4. If it is greater than, not less than 4. Suppose it is 5. Then the loop is automatically stopped. And what is this count plus 1 means? It will count 1 here. Suppose how it is, I will show you in a sheet. See, just connecting here. Another thing I wanted to discuss that for this Python session, we will only do coding in this Google Column. And when we start the data science, AIML and part, At that time, when we do genuine project, major project and all, at that time we will do it in a Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so see, it will give me an error first. Wait, because I have to close this one. Now it will work. See how it's work. So while count less than 4, less than 4 means it is not 4. It is less than 4 means it will start 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 is the indexing. The Python, it starts from 0 always. So it will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is less than 0. Okay. Then the function will stop. How the function works? Why there is count plus is equal to 1? Because like count, it will, when the function will run, it will go to here. Okay, 0 plus 1, 0, 0 will automatically come here. Okay, then 1, 0 plus 1, 1 will come, 0 plus 2, 2 will come, 0 plus 3, 3 will come, and then it goes to like or no, sorry, not like this, like 0 will come automatically, then 1 will plus 0, so 1, 1 will plus with 1, it will 1, it will 2, then 2 will plus with 1, it will 3, then 3 will plus with 1, it will 4. So when it comes to 4, it will automatically stop. Okay, means 0, 1 will plus with 0, it will come 0, then 1 will plus with 1, then it will come 1, then 1 will plus with 2, 1 will plus with again 1, it will 2, then 2 will plus with 1, it will 3, then 3 will plus with 1, it will come like 4. So when it's 4, it will automatically stops. Okay, so this is the function. Okay, this is the way you can create a while loop. Now when it comes to while loop example, so we have seen that what's the example. There is also an example of minus. Okay, we'll see. Like, see, if I wanted to create here by my own, so I can create it like loop is equal to, like if it is 5. Okay, like while loop is less than 10, suppose. Okay, less than 10, print to loop, and then count equals to 1. So what will happen here? This 1 will go here. Okay, so 1 plus, oh sorry, it goes to the while loop. Oh, wait. If you've done any mistake here, it will go to the I mean, it will goes to the unlimited loop. So the loop will auto come. Then you have to close the window. It happens sometime. No issue. If you've done any small mistake, no, it will come like this. See. Just See the answer. See, loop is equal to 5. So this variable stores 5 now. So while loop means this value. While loop means this value 5. While loop value is less than 10. So loop value, what is loop value? Loop value is 5. So less than 10, print loop 1. And why we put this one? This is a function. Loop plus is equal to 1 means 1 will go here. First 5 will come here, then 5 will plus with 0. Okay, because you know that it will start from mainly what happens, 5 have to plus with 1, but 5 will not plus with 1. 5 will plus with 0. So 5 plus 0 is equal to 5. 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. 5 plus 7 is equal to 7. So 7, it means what? It is less than 10. Then the loop will continue. Then 7 will plus with 1. It will 8. It is less than 10. So the loop will continue. Then the 8 will come plus with 1. Then 9. Then less than 10. So it will continue. When the 9 will plus with 10, so here you can see the loop will end because the condition is not meeting. So this is the same. So I think that you have understood what is while loop. A little bit, or any issue or anything? I have to repeat something. You want? What about others? Okay, good. Okay. So this is basically while loop. Now it's come to for loop. For loop, what is for loop? The for loop is a Python used to iterate over a sequence. So loops are actually same thing we use for repeated tasks, but there is some, there is some differences between it. Like for loop in Python is used to iterate over a sequence such a list, tuple, dictionary, set or string, and execute a block of code for each element in the sequence. Okay, syntax like for variable sequence code iterate over each character in language. Okay, we'll see it. Okay, for loop, I think here is an example of for loop I already mentioned. Okay, it is while loop. Yeah, here is a for loop. See, we'll do it. See, what is for loop? Okay, what is for loop? See. See how it is working. See, for I in range, it means I'm giving a range. For I means this is a variable. In this variable, see it carefully. See, for I, for is a function, I is a variable. So this in this I'm storing in range 5. Okay, I'm storing 5, and then print time. Okay, so it will print from 0 to 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will not print 5. It will print 5. I mean, for 5 means it will take 5 value. If it is 6, then it will take to 6 value. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is for value for loop. Okay. So there are some examples. You can read it here, and then it comes for loop example, while loop versus for loop. Yeah, there is the thing you have to understand. See, a while loop keeps running as long as the condition is true. It is generally used when you don't know how many iterations will be needed beforehand, and loop continues based on a condition. A for loop iterates over a sequence like string, list, tuple, range, and runs for each sequence. Okay, it is used when you know in advance how many times you want to repeat it. Okay, how many times? So see here, you know that 6 times you have to repeat it, and that's the thing. You can also create for loop like this. See, loop 1 is equal to like 10. So for I, for loop in range, print okay. Oh, okay. Loop one, it will be loop. Hmm. Loop, 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 loop. Now see what happens here. This is a variable already I created. Now for loop 2, loop 1, this is loop 1 value and this is loop 2 value. So what I'm doing, I'm giving this loop 1, I'm assigning this loop 1 to loop 2. Okay, in range, and loop 1 means this loop 1 is a range. So I'm giving this loop 1, assigning this loop 1 to loop 2. So print loop 2, it is printing, see, 10 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is the function. This is the way, another way you can create for loop. So, and now it comes to loop control statements. So loop control statements allow you to alter the normal flow of a loop. Python supports three clauses within loops: pass statement, break statement, continue statement. Okay, pass statement is basically this one. This one is basically pass statement. This one. Okay, there's a lots of pass statements. So pass statement, the pass statement is used as a placeholder. It does nothing for the future code and runs entire code without causing any syntax error. Already covered in functions. Example: for I in range 5, code to be updated. Pass. This is a pass statement. Okay, this is a pass statement. 5 is a pass statement. Okay. Above example, the loop executes without error in the pass statement. This is pass statement also, and this is also pass statement. Pass statement here I have to give the, I mean, print, while print while condition, I mean print. So here I'm not printing, so that's why I'm giving pass. So it's passes. Loop control break system. The break system terminates the loop entirely. Break system terminate the loop entirely. Okay, terminate means what? Terminate means it cancels the loop entirely. Exiting from it immediately. Example: for I in range 5, if I is equals to 3, it breaks, because I is not equal to 3, because I is 5 and 3 is not like this. Equals to means same, it should be same. I mean 5 and 5, but here 3 and 5, so it will not be equals to, so it automatically breaks here. Okay, now loop control continue statement. So what is continue statement? Okay, continue statement. The continue statement skips the current iteration and moves to the next one. Example: for I in range 5, if I is equal to 3, and I am giving continuous statement, print I, the output will be 0 1 2 1 to 4. Why 0 1 to 4? Because 3 is my continuous statement. Okay, so 3 will above, and the loop skips when the condition made true. If for I, see, 3 is 3 it skips 3. Why? Because I'm using continuous statement. See, there is an example of, you can read it after the class. Okay, so now I will show you show you everything in practical. What is the difference between for loop and I loop? What's the name? Lakshya. I already told you. We have completed what is for loop and what is, see, what is the difference. I'm showing you. See, for loop versus while loop. A while loop keeps running as long as condition is true, and it is generally used when you don't know how many iteration will be needed beforehand, and loop continues based on a condition. It basically, condition is true. It runs only when the condition is true, and when you don't know how many times you have to do. So, and this is basically while loop, and the for loop is basically a for loop iterates over a sequence. Okay, like string, list, tuple, or range. Okay, runs the loop for each item that is sequence. It will run sequentially. Okay, it used when you know in advance how many times you want to repeat a block or code. How many times, suppose you know that how many times you need to repeat a block. So at that time, wait, someone is calling me. Who's his name? Okay, so basically, I mean, if I give you a real life example, so like loop is like the idea of checking every student's attendance one by one. Okay, this is basically loop, and for loop is basically the actual method the teacher uses to go through the attendance list. Okay, like I mean, for loop we used when the number of repetitions or items is known. Okay, I mean, suppose I know that how many times I have to repeat a number or item. So in that case, I will use for loop. And when use and for while loop, when we use for repetition depends on the condition. While loop is basically depends on the condition. Okay, so when how many times the condition is true, the answer, the while loop is will run. Okay, and for loop is basically suppose I need to show only 10 numbers, so I can use for loop. And suppose I need to add a condition, so I will use while loop. Okay, got it? Okay, got it. Very good. Okay, so here basically now it is a while loop. So while loop we have seen, while loop we have seen what is while loop. This is a condition. Print number from 1 to using while loop. So we have already covered this section. Okay, here see, here is a while loop, but there I have used else. Okay, what happens when you use else? I'll show you. See, when the condition is completed, okay, at that time it will show you while loop ended. Okay, and here another another thing I have added here. See, count is equal to 5. So while count I mean this this value. Okay, while this value is I mean this value count value is greater than 0. Okay, greater than 0 means what? 5 will come here. It is minus. Previously it was plus, but here it is minus. So 5 will come here. 5 will come. 5 will come here. It is 4. So it is less than greater than 0. Okay, greater than 0. Then it will 5. 5 will first 5 will go with 0. So 0 5 is 5. 5 will come with 1. So 5 minus 1 is 4. So yeah, 4 will come because it is greater than 0. Then 4 will come with 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So 3. So yeah, the condition is meeting because 0 is I mean the value of count is greater than 0. So like this, when it comes to 1, 1 and then 1 minus 1 is 0. So then the I mean 1 minus 1 is 0. So 0 is the value of count is greater than not greater than 0. So the loop will end. So the message will come like while loop ended. So you can also modify it like this. You can also add else. Okay, ended. I can also like thank you. See, now it's for loop. Okay, so language is equal to Python sequence for I in range. You can see this. You can also do it like this also. See, see it how interesting it is. See, language is equal to Python. Okay, this is a variable. This is a value that I have assigned to this variable. Now for x in language. Okay, for x means I am giving x. I am assigning language to x. Okay, now x is my variable and language I am assigning to x. Now print x. python. Okay, here there is no condition actually. That's why it is for loop. Okay, and here it is why it is while loop, because there is a condition. Okay, that's the difference. I think you guys have understood what I am trying to say. Everything is clear till everything is clear, right? So I can move. Okay, good. I need everyone response, not only Samal, Ravi, and Lakshay. I need everyone's response in the chat box. Okay, so for loop have done. Now it's a range function. Okay, range function. So this is the range function. How for I in range 5. Right. So how it will work? How it will work? We'll see. No. First we'll see it. It will for I in range mean I is a variable, and this variable I'm creating a range. So 0 to 5. So print I. So it will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 values. 5 because you have given here 5, so it will take 5 value, and it will take 0 from 0. Okay, so this is very simple. We have already covered this one. But when it comes to here, there is another thing. Like, see, I'll show you how it will work. Very interesting. Very interesting. Python is very interesting. See, start and stop argument. Start means it will start from 5, and it will stop argument means it will stop in 10. So it will start from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, here I am creating a range, and also I am giving start and stop, and I am creating a range between 5 to 10. So see, okay, see, here you can also add, here you can also add this. See, here you can also add step function. So what is step? Basically, we have already covered step. Okay, we have already covered step, what is step and all, because in indexing and slicing we have covered this one. If someone have completed that session, then he or she can tell it better. So for I in range, I'm creating a range, start from 1, stop at 10, and step is 3. Means it will take 1, 2, 3, 1. It will take 1, and then 1, 2, 3. It will take 4. Answer will be like that. I'm writing the answer with 1, 4, and then 7, and then 7. This will be the answer. I think if I'm not wrong, I don't know, might be I'm wrong. Yes, yes. See, 1, 4, and 7. Why? Because it starts from, see, it starts from, see, this is a start, so it will start from 1. So 1 it will take, and then stop means where it will be stop. It will stop in 10. In 10 it will stop. And this is step 3 means 1, 2, 3. So it will take 4. 1, 4 is there. Then again 1, 2, 3. It will take 7. 7 is there. Then again 1, 2, 3. It will take 10, but it will not take 10, because we know that in Python what happens. It will take 0 to 9. If it is 10, it will take 0 to 9. Okay, so I think clear, everything is clear till now. Everything is clear till now. Everything is clear, guys. Well, I'm explaining in a very simple way. I hope you guys can learn it properly and easily. Okay, good, very good. Okay, so this part is done basically. Control what I was. Okay. This is the same previously we have done. Loop control statement, pass statement. See, this is a past statement. Okay. Let's see. See, past statement and this one actually basically no need to learn actually. Just I have added this one for understanding purpose and nothing else. Okay, you don't need to learn it properly. You don't need to this one like break statement, past statement, continue statement. Okay, you don't need to. I mean, learn this one. Okay, this is not necessary. Just I am added because it's for understanding purpose, nothing else. But till yet, how much we have covered. I have already explained it now, continuous statement, past statement, and all in PDF. So no need to do it manually, just for understanding purpose. Okay. So you can skip this one. Not skip. You just go and orally you can, orally you can do it. Okay. So past continuous statement, everything has a PDF here. Here everything I explain what is past. We have just go through with it. Okay. Now it's okay. Now it's chapter 13, loops in Python basically. Okay. So nested loops. What is nested loops? Loops under another loops, it's called nested loops basically. Okay. First we'll see the PDF and then we'll start. Here is the PDF actually. Not here. The PDFs. See, now it's chapter 13. Nested loops in Python. So we'll see nested loops definition, nested loop examples, and nested loop interview questions. Okay. So from from nested loops, sometime what happens from nested loop, there will be there might be possible that you may face some questions from nested loops. There is a high chances of coming some questions from nested loops. Okay, so you have to understand the nested loops properly. So what is nested loops? Nested loops in Python, loops inside another loop. We have already covered this one, so I think it will be easy for you all. Nested inside another loop inside. Okay, so yeah, so loop inside another loop is a nested loop. This means that for every single time the outer loops runs, the inner loops runs all of its iterations. Okay, so the both loops should be run. Okay, because one inside another, na? That's the thing. Why use nested loops? Handling multidimensional data such as metrics. So there will be some questions for you, like why we use nested loops. Okay, so if you got a question like this, so you have to answer like multi we use a nested loop because we have to handle whenever we have to handle the multidimensional data or multidimensional conditions. That's why in that case we can use nested loops. Okay, complex iterations operation depends on multiple variable dimensions. Pattern generation, creating patterns such as graphics or games. Okay, so this part is not our graphics and games is not our. This is just for understanding purpose. Nested loop syntax. So how nested loops looks? Okay, there are syntax is there. Nested loop example: print numbers from 1 to 3. Okay, from from 3 times using, what is this? Your nested loops. Okay, okay. For I in range 3 outer form loop. What is this? 3 times. For I in range. So here, okay, nested loop interview questions. Okay, this part we'll do in manually. I mean in practically in Google Colab. Now here you can see the question, interview question. Print. This is actually not interview question. This is basically I have created a question for you all, and also you can say homework. Okay, you can also practice this one. Okay, I'm giving you. Okay, just do it, and after before the next session, I mean tomorrow is the session, right? So you have a time tonight. Try to complete this one before tomorrow's session. Print as it is, everything is there. Okay, but what you have to do, you just have to change the variable. Okay, change. I'm mentioning here. Or let's change the and value. Okay, variable. You have to change the variable and also range. Okay, you have to change accordingly according to your, and also send me in my email. Okay, send me in my email, not in chat box. Send me, and from now. Okay, each and every assignment and everything you should send me in my email. Okay, I'm giving you my email. Okay, this is my email. This is my email. This is my email. Okay, after completing this, you have to send this screenshot, or how, I mean however you can do, whatever you can do it from your end, and try to send it in my email. Okay, nested loops interview. Now we'll see the practically how to use nested loops and all. Okay, and this is your basically this is your homework questions to do. Homework. Got it. Nested loop homework. Okay, nested loop homework for you all. Nested loop homework for everyone. Okay. Try to do it from your end. Change homework function to change the variable and value on. Change the variable and value. Okay. And also create a small sheet. Okay. And here explain that. Okay. Explain each and every step that you have done. Explain properly in your words. Okay. Just do it. Tonight you have time. Tomorrow you have to submit it before the class, or you can also submit it after 6 p.m. Okay. Okay. Do it after 6 p.m. I am giving you one day, exactly one day giving you. Okay. Uh, you have to complete the task or homework, whatever it is, and after that also mention the steps, that what are the steps you have done. Okay. What are the steps you have done and why. Okay. Why you have done. I'm also mentioning it here. Also mention these steps in okay. Got it, everyone? Got it, everyone? Got it? I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you. Okay, no worries. So tomorrow, 6 p.m. is your last deadline. Complete it, and also create a sheet here. Mention your what are the steps you have done, and send me in my email. Okay, I have mentioned my email. Yes, you can send me. Okay, don't send in group. Don't send anything in group. Okay. So now take 5 minutes break, and from 5 p.m. we'll start the second chapter. I mean last chapter. Okay, not last chapter. Sorry, it is basically it is your 13th chapter, and it's will be your 13th chapter. Okay. Yeah, 13th chapter. So take 5 minute breaks and come back again. Hi everyone. Am I audible? Am I audible? Okay. Tomorrow is Sunday, right? So Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Within these 2 or 3 days, I'm trying to complete your Python course and then start the main course. Okay. See, we'll see the chapter. Okay. Loop in Python. Nested loops. Okay. Loops in Python, nested loop. Loops inside another loop is nested loop. So it is a basic thing. We know that. Outer loop, inner loop, block of code for inner loop, block of code for outer loop. Print number from 1 to 3, 3 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 times. Okay. So this is a condition basically. This is a condition here. It is given that print numbers from 1 to 3 for 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 times. Print number from 1 to 3 for 3 times. Means 1, 2, 3, 1 time, 1, 2, 3, 1 time, and 1, 2, 3, 1 time, 3 times. So here I've created the loop, the function with loop. Okay. So for loop. For I in range 3, print outer loop transition. This is this is basically for understanding purpose. This line is basically for understanding purpose. Print outer loop and iteration. Okay. So for num in range 1 to 4. Okay. Print num. Print then this. Okay. Let's see what happened. See. 1, 2, 3. What is this? This is basically a barrier. Barrier for these 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, 1, then barrier, then 1, 2, 3, 1, then barrier, then 1, 2, 3, 1, then barrier. Okay. So this is the thing. For I in range 3, print outer loop iteration number. So this is for I in range 3. So 3 is the range 0 to 3. It will take 0 to. It will take 3. Okay. Then for range 3 means it will take 3 times. For num in range 1 to 4. So it will take 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. This is start and this is stop basically. So it will start from 1 and it will stop at. It will start from 1 and it will stop at 4. Print num. And then this is a barrier basically. Okay. So this is very easy. I've explained it. Now you can see print number from 1, 2, 3, 4 3 times using while loop. This is basically using for loop. Okay. This basically we have done for loop. And now it's time to create while loop. Okay. Now print numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4 3 times using while loop. Okay. So see what happens in while loop. I is equal to 1. Okay. While I is less than 4, the print for j in range. So j is basically I'm creating another function here. 2 functions. Okay, j is a variable in range. 1 is the start and 4 is the stop. Print j. Okay. See. Everything is same. While loop iteration number 1. See. While loop iteration number 2. See 1, 2, 3. While loop iteration number 4. If I change it like no, I'm not going to change it because this is very easy to see. So this is the function. Okay, step by step. There is nothing to explain because I have already explained it. What is this? Why print j? Why for I j? Why step by step? Why I1 plus is equal to 1? Everything I have explained it. This is the function. You have to just go and just practice it properly. Okay. So here basically you are using two functions with the while loop. First is I is equal to 1, while I is less than 4. Okay, and print while iteration number 1. This is basically a line. Okay, and this is the barrier. So you can also create the barrier and line here. For j, here I am creating another variable range. I'm giving it start. It will start from 1. It will end at 4. Okay, print j, print it will barrier. And what is this? 1 plus 1. It's like 1 will plus with 0 1. Okay. Then it is I is less than 1, then it will print 1. Then 1 will plus with 1, then it is 0. So yes, here you can see here actually there is condition, and here the function. Here the range and all you can set it here. Like here you have to put condition, because we all know that while loop is only running with conditions. Okay, while loop is only runs with condition. So this is the while loop. Here you can see print prime numbers between range of 0 between range of 2 to 10 using nested loop. So now it's time to use nested loops. Okay, see how they have created this nested loop. See it properly. Print prime numbers. Okay, print prime numbers. What is prime number? Prime numbers between range of 0 to 10 using, so for num in range 2 is my starting and my end is basically 10, because it is also saying that it is start from 10 2 to 10. For I in range 2 and num. Okay, 2 means it will start from 2 and num means this num. Okay, and this num is, we know that this is under 10. So if num percentage I is equal to this is totally a function break, using break. This is basically created by me with I mean this is not you can see this function anywhere. This function is created by me. Okay, so this is, you can also create your function by yourself. Okay, you can also create your function by yourself. 2 and then 3 4, then 2 and 3, then 5, then 7. This is the prime numbers between 2 to 7. So this is the function. You can also ignore this one. You can also ignore this one. Okay, because this is little bit for I mean intermediate level or professional level. You can also ignore it, but yeah, if you can go for this function. Okay, because everything is I have explained previously that what is for, what is if, what is equal to, okay, print, what is else, what is break, everything I have explained. So I don't need to explain it again, because I have explained it properly, and also here in notes everything is here mentioned. Okay, so you can do it. You can also create your own function, and this is this function I have created. This is very simple function, but for me it's simple. For might be not simple for you all, so that's why you can also go for it, but it's your choice. You can also create your own function, no problem. And this thing, while loop panel, we have covered everything. This one previously we have done. Okay, so till now everything is done. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you can ask me now. If you guys have any doubt, you can ask me. I will explain again. And about the project, sorry, the assignment, I told you now that go for the, I mean, complete it and send it in my email. Okay, everything I have mentioned, send it personally in my email. I also add some notes. Okay, but yeah, otherwise you can also do one thing. You can also write it in notebook and also click picture, and then you can send me in the email box. Whatever you can, I mean, we want to do, you can do. Okay, so is there any question, or everything is clear? Do I have to repeat anything? Type quickly, guys. Response quickly. Everyone. Why only 2 and 3 people? There are 14 people are there. 4 replies. 4 people replied. And what about others? 10 people. What about others? 5. What about others? 6. What about others? 6 people have only replied. It means 6 people are active. 7 people are active. 7 people are actively seeing the I mean this session, and the rest of the people are not seeing it. They just I mean started the session and just they leave, because they just need their attendance, nothing else. Okay, so 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 replies. 8 people are there. So I will only take those 8 replies, and others will mark as 9 replies. Others will mark as a absent. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 replies I got. Okay. Out of 14 people, got 9. Means 5 are left. 5 people are not active. Okay. Okay, guys. So today's session is completed. You can leave the session, and tomorrow there will be a session from 2:30 because tomorrow is Sunday, so it will start from 2:30 to 4 p.m. Okay. So yeah, try to practice this properly. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me in WhatsApp. There's a general group and chats group for you all, and complete the assignment, the project before tomorrow 6 p.m. Okay. Thank you all and take care. Bye bye.